Hello! We are going to learn how to extract a subject from its background today. So here I have a, what's this called? A smart layer, right? If I duplicate that, right click, new smart object via copy, and I try to put a filter on that, go to filter, right? Notice how things are blacked out, because you have to rasterize it first. So right click, rasterize. Alright? Because we're putting a filter on, filters will destroy the pixels, okay? So we want to not put a filter on the original. We keep that and make a duplicate. Alright? So we're affecting the duplicate only. We go to extract. And that brings us to this cool thing. It automatically opens up with this marker selected, okay? And you can use the bracket keys to change the size of your brush. And you just want it enough so you can do half on, half off. See how the edge is half on, half off? Now you just click and drag. And what's nice about this tool is you can be kind of loose with it. Doesn't have to be super tight. Alright, so I'm just going to come around, and it's not a lasso tool, so I don't have to keep going here. I can just stop, right, and then press down again where I continue on, okay? So let's go ahead and separate the subject from this background, and I'm just trying to get half on, half off here. And I can stop right there. Now I come over here to the left, and there's a paint bucket. Click that paint bucket, and just click on the inside. Bam. Alright, so I'm saying preserve this blue area. Now over here, just hit OK. That's it. You just draw a loose outline, paint the inside, hit OK. And now if I hide this, you can see what's extracted, and you'll notice that, oh, there are some mess ups. That's okay. That's going to happen, okay? So now what you do is you hold the control button, okay, and you select this icon picture here. Anytime you do that to a layer, it automatically gets the marching ants selection around that layer, which is really cool. Useful tool. Now that the selection is made, I'm going to select on this bottom layer. Make sure it's not locked. If it is locked, just take this little lock and drag it down into the garbage. And I want to reveal it. I want to go ahead and hide that top one. So I have this bottom one selected. I'm going to add a mask. And because I have the selection made, it's going to mask out that selection. Bam. Huh? Look at that. That is cool. Now I can go ahead, because I have a mask, I can go ahead and start touching the mask up using black or white with my paintbrush. Alright, where'd my layer go? So I make sure that the mask is selected here. See how I can choose either or? Make sure the mask is selected, and then grab your paintbrush and make sure black is going to hide, okay? So you come in there and you zoom in. So black is going to hide, and white is going to reveal. So look at how it's taken too much off. I need to shrink that down a little bit and flip this to white, and I can come in just like this and paint that hair and clean up that edge, okay? So I'm going to flip-flop between black and white all the way around and get it cleaned up, looking nice. Also, before you do that, you need to make a blank layer, drag it down underneath, and fill it with white by going to Edit, Fill with White, and make sure Preserve Transparency is not selected. Hit OK. And now you can really see where you need to touch stuff up here. Okay, I'll be right back in a sec. It just painted gray because I wasn't on my mask. You need to be on your mask when you're painting. Now it's all cleaned up. Last step is to make a blank layer and make sure just the blank layer and the mask layer are selected. Alt key, layer, merge visible, and now I have a base layer with my white. I can hide everything except for the white and